what's up, everybody? This is Gary Holt from Exodus and formerly from Slayer, and you're listening to The Razor's Edge.
Welcome back to The Razor's Edge, where today we have Yannick and Zelli from Paleface Swiss with us. Guys, how are you doing?
What's up? Hello. Hi. We're doing really good. We're on the road, festival season, in the middle of it.
Couldn't be better, right?
Yeah, nice weather, nice beer, nice festivals. Let's go.
Excellent. Before we talk about the bands and festival season and everything, I wanted to jump back in time to the days before it all. How did you first get into heavy music?
Well, my dad showed me Nickelback, which till this day is the best fucking band in the whole entire world to me. And from then on, it just got downhill, I guess, with even heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. And then one day I found Slipknot, and that's where it really, where it got bad.
Really bad.
Really bad. What about you?
Yep. Because it was also through my dad. He has a very big, or had a very big CD collection. And I've once found an album which was Walls of Jericho by Halloween. And I was like, how do I say that?
You love the artwork.
I love the artwork. And then I put it into the CD player, and that's where it all started.
I wanna look at the artwork.
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like.
It's the very first album.
Walls of Jericho, you said?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah, down. Yeah, there we go.
This one?
Yes.
It's a weird artwork.
Yeah. Kind of like it.
But I like it. But yeah, cool.
Yeah, so following on from that, how did you first form the band? How did you all come together?
Because of you, baby.
Oh my God. I wanted to become a musician at one point. I always wanted to be a drummer, but my single-raised mom had not enough money to like buy me a drum kit or like pay drum lessons or whatever. So I was like, I guess I have to deal with what God gave me. So I started to become a vocalist.
Yeah.
From then on, I was like, hey, I need to find musicians, and then the whole story begins.
Yeah.
I was finding new friends. I moved a lot when I was young. We moved a lot. Like I'm talking 10, 12 times until I finally moved out from home. So I always had new people in my life. But Yannick is to this day my longest friend. Hopefully will be my longest friend forever.
Nice.
Yeah, we became best friends through music. Not because of the band, but we both became friends because of music, and then we started writing music together.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent. And you hail from Switzerland, obviously. So what's the music scene or the heavy music scene like there?
You probably know better than me. You're way more into
it's
it.
pretty big, I'd say, for a small country like Switzerland, but and also very connected. But because Switzerland is so expensive, it's hard for a band to kind of evolve and get into the next big thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why there are like not too much bands who actually made the next big step out of the local scene. But there are many local bands. It's crazy. Yeah.
Excellent. So onto yourselves now. At the start of the year, you released Cursed. How do you feel that's been received by the fans?
I heard. Well, I'm probably not the best to answer this. I never really read any comments on the internet. I try to stay away from the internet's opinion as much as I can. But everyone told me nothing but good things about the album, honestly. So it seems like the people really like it. We love the album, so to hear that the people also like it makes it obviously even better. It seems like the people realize that it is very experimental. It is not what we used to do, but they still love it. And the two best stream songs on our roster is by far the heaviest and by far the softest song. So it's like it looks like people like the both extreme. They love it, right? So it's which is perfect for us.
Right.
So we can do whatever the fuck we want. Everything in between, people seem to like it, which is exactly what our goal is, to do whatever we like. And the people seemed to like that idea and seem to support us, whatever. As long as we're happy with it, the people seem to support it, which is the best feeling you can have, honestly.
Absolutely.
The best support a person can give you.
Yeah, and I listened to it back, I think in December when I started the review of it, and I think it's a fantastic album. And
Thank you.
just a couple of weeks ago, you released an expanded version of the album. So
Yeah.
was it always the plan to then 6 months on release more?
No, it was never the plan. But so many people, really like so many people, more people that ask us to come to Brazil asked for this one specific thing. You have to know every person wants us to play in Brazil. It's a band inside. Everyone needs to go to Brazil apparently. But so many people asked us to put the 3 singles that we put out before Cursed, called Please End Me, The Gallow, and Best Before Death. They wanted them on vinyl. So many people. And we were like, we cannot release a vinyl with just 3 songs on it. People will think it's a fucking ripoff and we just want their money or whatever. We also had this one song laying around on our hard disk, the I Am a Curse one song. When it was never meant to become a song, not for the curse cycle, but we then were like, hey, the support has been so incredibly amazing by all the people. We wanted to write a song for the people to say thanks, to celebrate this whole era of our career, kind of. We just want to say thanks and celebrate it. There was also this whole thing with the song called River of Sorrows. We redid this whole song because we were not too happy with it. But we already printed all the vinyls and CDs. So on the vinyls and the CDs is still
first press,
right?
right?
Yeah, still the old version of River of Sorrows. But digitally it was the new version. Then we also did an acoustic version. So we were like, you know what? We have the 3 singles everyone wants on vinyls. We have this one new song we want to put out to celebrate our fans and our career. And we have the 2 versions of River of Sorrows. Let's just put it all on a huge vinyl. And so people actually
And make
get something for their money.
right.
And just make this whole thing feel complete, because it has all been in the same kind of time frame. So for us personally, it's now a complete thing.
Excellent.
That's why we did it.
Yeah, sounds good. And I've listened to those extra tracks as well last month, and it is a great addition to what you originally released. So you followed up Cursed with, back in February, you did a European run, including some UK dates. How was that for you, and specifically, how were the UK dates?
UK was awesome. To me, Manchester was probably the best show of the whole tour.
Right.
We love the UK. UK has been the first ever country we headlined in. You remember?
That's true.
And we always got told that UK does not really accept foreign bands too well. But honestly, the first time we went there, people fucking supported us so much.
Yeah.
So we were like, hey, I guess we're a part of the island now, baby. And since then, the support just grow and grow with every single time we came to the UK.
Yeah.
So the UK shows has been nothing but amazing.
Yeah.
We really love. I love touring the UK. I love the pop culture. I love the beer. I love everything about the UK, honestly. So it's really cool that people support us there so much.
Yeah, and how does a crowd in the UK compare to a European crowd?
It's a bit more
rowdy, I guess.
rowdy, which is good, like in a good way. A bit more energetic in general. I feel like it's if the UK people buy a ticket, they really want to go there and they really want to have a good time.
Right.
And they're not just buying a ticket because they like to go to concerts here and there. You know what I mean? They really want to see that band, and you can really feel that on stage. And please never change, UK people. Keep it up. This is so important for musicians to feel that support. It's really important.
Yeah. So So coming on to the summer, you mentioned you're on tour at the moment. You're doing the festival run. You're coming back to the UK in August for Bloodstock. Are you looking forward to that? What do you know about Bloodstock?
Bloodstock will be our first UK festival, so it's going to be a special moment in general.
Yeah.
But I think we expect the good.
I've got high expectations. I heard nothing but good
Good old
things about Bloodstock. I heard Bloodstock is one of the biggest still independent festivals, and it's really family-like, and that's exactly how we treat our band as well. So I feel like we suit that festival really well.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward. I think it's going to be amazing regardless. It's the first time there as a festival, so
Yeah.
it's going to be good.
Yeah, and then you're on the main stage, and then you've got, I think after you've got Lacuna Coil, you've got Emperor, and then you've got Trivium. So it's a massive day.
Yeah, true. I'm looking forward. I'm super stoked.
Yeah. So a lot of our listeners will be at Bloodstock. So have you got anything special planned for that show or any of the summer shows?
Nothing special. I think
Of course, there's a different live set than on the UK run.
yeah, obviously. We have a new song, like
Right.
because I'm a Curse one, we've never played it in the UK.
Yeah.
Other than that, we just want to have raw energy, raw feelings, nothing crazy, nothing special. It is going to be a flight show for us, like a one-off show.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hectic, it's going to be stressful. So we can only bring our energy. That's everything we can bring. We can probably not even bring a backdrop or whatever.
Let's see.
So it's just the four of us being crazy on stage. That's all we can do.
Yeah, and if you're crazy on stage, I think you'll enjoy how crazy the fans get at Bloodstock in reaction.
Yeah, 100%.
So after the summer run, when the festivals are all done and dusted, what do you have planned next as a band?
Well, there's one more Australian headline tour in September. Then we take off the rest of the year to do stuff for the future. And there will be a big headline tour in the beginning of next year,
Right.
including UK dates, the biggest venue we've ever played in the UK. That will be the next step. So the Bloodstock thing is the last show in the UK for this year.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's good to hear you'll be back in at the start of next year as well with a bigger run, because I think especially after you've gained a lot of momentum, you'll gain a lot of momentum at Bloodstock, and then to carry that into some headline shows will be awesome.
Yeah, I think so too.
So how soon do we start talking about the follow-up for Cursed?
We want to take our time, honestly. So far, everything since we're growing so fast, everything has always been stressful, but not because the people ask for it. The people want stuff really soon. It's just there's so many things happen at the same time. We don't have the time to do everything as perfect as we want it to be, just because there's so many things happen simultaneously, right? So for this record, for the next record, we only want to do the things that we want to do if there's enough time to do it.
Yeah.
Right? We don't want to have any deadlines. We don't want to have any whatever. We just want to take the time we need to finish it the way we want it to be finished.
Yeah.
So
Nothing planned yet.
maybe it's 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 25
we'll
years.
see.
I really don't know, and I don't want to know it. I really don't. We just want to go. We just want to dive into it and see wherever the stream takes us. Oh my God, that was
Let's
poetic,
go.
wasn't it?
So as we've said, you're on the road at the moment. So when you're in the tour bus, what are you listening to? What tunes are you banging out?
Are we really listening to music right now?
We don't really listen.
Not really.
This bus has broken speakers. So I guess we were sitting in the back lounge listening to music twice. Like we sit in the back lounge all the time, but most of it we're just yapping our ears off because the speakers don't work. So I would always grab my Bluetooth speakers. But if I grab them,
It's always the chill mix.
the chill mix that
Chill out
Spotify gives me, kind of indie, lo-fi, house, rock-ish, kind of country,
Yeah.
drum and bass. Yeah,
A mix of everything then.
kind of everything that's kind of vibey.
Right.
Well, Yannick and Zelli, it's been a pleasure talking to you tonight. Obviously, you're on festival run now. We will catch up again at Bloodstock in a couple of weeks' time, well, 4 or 5 weeks' time at this point. I'm really looking forward to it. I missed your February tour, so I'm really looking forward to seeing you live at Bloodstock.
Nice. Sick. Cool.
All right.
Yeah, looking forward to see you. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you in August then. Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you keep up to date with all of our interviews by subscribing to our channel. For all the latest news, reviews, interviews, and more, head over to our website, www.therazorsedge.rocks.